Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is Libra's Soul Path reading for March of 2023. Now, I have to say that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. I'd also like to remind everyone to check your other placements, your sun, moon, and rising signs for a broader picture of what may be going on. If you would like to get in contact with me, you can do so below in the comments of the video. You can also get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there's only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated, and I appreciate all of you. I also want to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude and thank you out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much. And again, thank you so much. I'd also like to remind everybody that you can check out the beginning of the month readings as well as the full moon and the new moon readings that I offer here at Om Oracle Tarot. All right. All right. Without any further ado, please give us a message for what is on Libra's soul path for March of 2023. 3 cards, please. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. All right. While there may be moments of silence while I may be shuffling the cards, do pay attention to anything you see or hear within yourself. Strong emotion may bubble up as this is all your intuition playing a role in this reading. As we are not together in the physical, I am connecting to your energy. And in a lot of ways, it's in these moments of silence that the deeper aspect of the reading takes place within yourself. So do pay attention to those. 2 more cards, please, for our Libras. Thank you. All right. So we have the 9 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Moon card, and at the bottom we have the Star card. So for March, you are stepping into some really nice energy here. We have the 9 of Cups and the Ace of Cups here. So this is this kind of dream come true kind of energy that you're stepping into. And this is what I always say about the 9 of Cups is this party that's about to really begin here. And this is this kind of energy that you find yourself in March, in this a party about to begin. This dream come true it's like you're just right on the edge of it here. And I do feel like at the end of March, you really are moving into this dream come true. It's not just something in front of you. It's like you're really coming into this in a big way. But you're definitely going to be more than satisfied with where you find yourself at the end of March. We have the Ace of Cups here. So this is definitely this divine gift. As we have the dove dropping the Eucharist into the cup, and the cup runneth over with this love and compassion for you from the divine here. So this is this period of your life is a divine gift for you. Now, we have the Moon card. There's definitely things that you cannot see about this. There's a lot of this that is hidden. With things like this, when the universe is presenting us with something like this, the element of surprise is so important. So there is stuff that the universe, the divine, the spirits will not reveal, because it is this element of surprise that creates this indelible mark on the subconscious, on the psyche. And this does appear to be a good indelible mark here. But there's this element of surprise that the universe is really wanting you to feel the impact of this dream come true here. And before this comes in, you may find yourself having some worry surrounding this, or because you can see it. It's like it's right there. It's like you can almost touch it. And so there is some worry that you're going to get to look at this dream come true, but not actually step into it here. There is some allusion to that because it does feel like you are really stepping into this dream come true at the end of the month. But moving forward, you really are letting your subconscious, your intuition, be your guide here. And just know there are some things that you're not going to see about this, and you may even stub your toe along the way, but you end up in this dream come true. And at the bottom we have the Star card. So March is really kind of spelling out this renewal energy for you when you receive this. Even to see it, even if you haven't stepped into it yet, gives you so much hope in the future. And when you do step into it, it's this like complete renewal kind of energy. And this is renewing most aspects of your life here. And this feels like a lot to do with this internal life, this internal person. But this is, I feel like, very quickly going to spill out into your everyday life here. This love and compassion. Yes, it is the nutrients, spiritual nutrients is going into you, but your cup is flowing over into all areas of your life with this renewal energy. So your hope, finding yourself more in your purpose, more in like a solid place with your spirituality. You're receiving messages from the spirit, your intuition here. And we have the Moon card and the Star card. So paying really close attention to the planets, the transits, the moon cycles, as you can utilize these energies to your benefit. And you can definitely look up how to do something like that. So already looking very good for Libras in March. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Libra's soul path for March of 2023. All right, we have descends into darkness, wielding magic. The Guru. And at the bottom we have the astral spirit being. Excuse me. So we have descends into darkness here. So there is this worry that's going to bubble up, and you may feel yourself slipping into some lack mindset that's based on this worry about this dream come true not coming in all the way. Do know that these are the pathways to darkness is by focusing on these types of things, these worries. And to combat that, you move forward as though your dream come true is already with you at this very moment. You're living your dream come true. This is the mindset you move towards it. And you don't give this worry your attention. The worry may still be there, but it's your attention. Where your attention goes, energy flows. This type of thing here. And for some of you, you are coming out of this kind of period of struggle. And so these kind of lack mindset mental loops are still kind of in play in the background. And this is why they're kind of being troublesome at this time, because they haven't been cleared out all the way. But do know that this is just part of this energy. the universe has to surprise you with this. A surprise party wouldn't be a surprise party without the surprise here. So this is what the universe is trying to do. And then we have wielding magic. So you definitely appear to have the resources that you need. You have manifested this. This is something you have been working towards. And you are taking inspired action into this. I feel like you've already taken the inspired action, and now it's kind of like this. This is it's time for it to come in. You've been really working your willpower at this time. But whatever you're doing, you're learning how to, and I say learning, for some of you, you may be very seasoned at this, but you're learning to harness some level of power here with the magic in whatever you are working in. It does appear to be kind of a high magic, if you're familiar with that term. Here we have the guru. So guru literally translates from darkness to light here. So there is some darkness here, but it is in kind of noticing where this darkness is stemming from is what brings you into the light here. So, and for some of you, you may be coming in contact with an actual guru, some level of spiritual teacher. Either way, and that is for a small percentage of you, but either way, whether it's that or something else, you're receiving liberation here. This dream come true is very liberating for you, and it's like you've needed this. This is the freedom that you have been desiring here. There is some spiritual push behind whatever this is, and this dream come true has this spiritual kind of smell to it. So there may be some level of enlightenment involved with as you step into this dream come true. There may be some metaphysical abilities, some psychic senses, these types of things that begin to come to the forefront for you. But you're definitely coming into more divine harmony here. You really are coming into your purpose. All right, and at the bottom we have the astral spirit being. Excuse me. So again, with this kind of shocking energy, this is a kind of a quick moving energy. You could think of this as a spirit or some energy that is moving, but this is shocking in the way that it delivers its blow here. So what I was saying earlier about the importance of this shock, of this incredible surprise, and this is one of these great shocks. It's like when you come home and you realize that your friend you haven't seen for 5 years is in town, and it's this type of shocking surprise. Now, that's very specific, and that is, I don't feel like that is actually going to hit with anybody, but it's this type of energy that is going to surprise you here. And this is also speaking about you are receiving some guidance in the spirit at this time. This also kind of comes with this magician energy, but this like this astral version of the magician. So we have the physical magician and the astral projection of the magician here. So you may be doing some level of astral projection, this type of visionary work. And if you're not, you might look into that, and that could be beneficial for you. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Libra's soul path for March of 2023. Three cards, please. That's too many. That's too many. All right. 3 cards, please. Don't worry, if those cards are meant to come out, they will come back out again. All right, all right. 3 cards, please, for our Libras for what is on their soul path for March of 2023. Please. Okay. All right, all right, all right. It's the same ones. All right. All right. Libra's getting the big spread here. Alrighty. So we have the 6 of Swords, the Artist, the 8 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, the Star card again, and we have the 8 of Cups. So we have 2 8s in this row. So 8 is the number of advancement. You are advancing here. You're not going to stay in this almost state of this almost having your dream. You're definitely advancing towards your dream. We have the 6 of Swords here. So this is a rite of passage here, and the spirit kind of not playing with you, but having a little fun with you with this surprise here. This is also part of this rite of passage, which might feel a little funny initially. But whatever might be holding you back from this dream come true, and the indication is that it is a lack mindset or some lower vibration or negative self-talk, these types of things. It does appear that you are leaving these things in the past so that you can move forward in a smoother way, because these things are definitely gumming up the works here. We have the Artist. So again, you've manifested this, but I feel like this dream come true has a lot to do with you. The dream is to be the creator of your reality, the creator of your life here, to be the artist of your experience of life here. So you are being very creative in this manifestation process. In a lot of ways, this is why this is coming in such a way here. We have the 8 of Swords. So again, this negative thought loop, this negative self-talk. And in the past, you may have felt victimized, marginalized to one degree or another. And sometimes these things stem back to childhood, to where we have this false notion of ourselves as someone who deserves lack or will most likely receive lack down the line. But this is a self-imposed restriction, and is not true here. And you have the power to release yourself. And it does appear for most of you, you are releasing this, because to truly be the artist of your reality, it's not going to paint a pretty picture with this lack mindset and this low vibrational energy. It's going to paint that type of picture, that type of reality here. So letting these things go seems to be of the utmost importance, because it's creating a lot of tension. in your life, in your mind, but it's also creating tension between where you find yourself and what you're trying to manifest. And so your manifestation is trying to come in. You're drawing it in, but at the same time, you're kind of repelling it. And so it's like it can't quite get in there. And so this is where you kind of find yourself like, oh, it's almost here. It's almost here. And this worry kicks in. And this is where this dream come true could potentially be derailed here. So really getting on top of these things at the beginning of March here, meditation, mantra, ritual, walks in nature, all of these things can really help out this lack mindset. Positive affirmation, even something what sounds silly but is actually very effective, looking at yourself in the mirror and saying a list of positive affirmations about yourself, where you're going in life, what you want, who you are. Make these declarations. The Five of Wands can also speak of training. So this is kind of a training ground to kind of train your mind to kind of move with these positive brush strokes as you create the reality in front of you. We have the Star card again. So again, a lot of renewal. And the renewal, it comes from this dream come true coming in. But the real gem here is letting go of this negative thought loop, this lack mindset, whatever this is for you. This is the real gem. And this is really what sparks the renewal, but also maintains it. We can have periods of renewal and then we kind of lose our juice. So it's shedding these things that allows us to retain this renewal energy. But again, a lot of hope and faith for the future. Letting go of this really has you on your purpose. And it is this negative thought loop that has you feeling out of your purpose. So these are all things. And letting this go is going to actually make you feel better emotionally, spiritually, but also physically, because these types of things really wear us down and they actually affect how we look. These types of negative thought loops affect our chemical soup that is our mind, and that in turn affects how we feel and then how we actually look. So this renewal is kind of, like I said, on all levels here. We have the Eight of Cups. So, and this is, Eight of Cups is a card that I usually read as the party's over, it's time to get out of here. So you're realizing this party that you found yourself at, metaphorical party of this lack mindset here. You're like, this party is played out. This is not even good or healthy, and you're kind of like, I don't even like any of these people at this party. Now, this party is a metaphor. I had somebody comment as though one of my metaphors was actual, but and that may be for some people. But when I say it's a metaphor, I'm talking about that. So you are walking away here. And then we have another moon here, so paying close attentions to the planets, the transits, and the moon cycles. All right, let's condense this a little bit. All right. Please give us 2 or 3 cards for what is on Libra's soul path for March of 2023. Those really went flying. All right. Okay. All right, we have certainty, we have ancestral warmth, and we have new sprout. So you are moving forward with a lot of certainty. I feel like once you get this surprise And this is like kind of you emerging from the darkness, going from this darkness to light here. And because you can see where you're going, this dream come true is starting to become part of your reality, and you start to move forward with this certainty. And do know that this worry and this lack mindset, negative thought loop, is stemming from doubt. And so you're moving from darkness to light, but you're also moving from doubt to certainty. This is really important for how you feel within yourself here. Ancestral warmth. So, as the card depicts, your ancestors, your spirit team, definitely have your back. And you may, was it Leo or Virgo? You may also have a sensation, you smell something that reminds you of someone who is passed on. Do know that this is their way of letting you know that they're there with you energetically. They're giving you energy and helping in the ways that they can in the spirit here. So do know that you do have this assistance, and when you are thinking of these people or having a dream about these people, do know that they're with you, and this is the way that they can let you know. A new sprout. So this dream come true is you kind of sprouting anew once you step into it, and this is a new thing, and so it is kind of like this new sprout that you're wanting to keep safe and cultivate. And so I do feel as you step into this, you become it's like this. It's like helicopter parenting over your manifestation here. And do know that you don't have to do as much helicoptering, because you have your ancestors and your spirit team doing this helicoptering here. So you definitely have this aid, and you can kind of set some of this worry down a little bit, because this worry is not actually creating a world that you want. Please give us 2 or 3 cards for what is Libra's inner climate like, inner landscape like on their soul path for March of 2023. 2 or 3 cards, please. Thank you. All right, we have crayfish. We have wild horse. Thank you. All right, we have crayfish, so protection. So, and like I said earlier, as you step into this dream come true, you are wanting to protect it. You're being very protective with it. But also know that your spirit team is also coming in with this protection. Perseverance. You're persevering not only through this lack mindset or negative thought loop, whatever this is for you, but you're conquering this. I feel like a majority, if not all of you, end up at the end of March in this dream come true. Vulnerability. So there are these protective measures in place so that you don't find yourself in a vulnerable position here. And this most likely stems back from childhood and this lack mindset that is stemming from doubt and worry here. So for a lot of you, there is a worry about feeling vulnerable. But a lot of times we can learn a lot about ourselves in being vulnerable. So definitely keep up your protections, your boundaries where you feel like they are needed, but where you feel an opportunity to allow yourself to be vulnerable, do take advantage of that, because there's going to be a lot that you can learn from that and realize that in certain situations with a certain vibration, energy, that not only is it okay to be vulnerable, but it actually is very healing. This renewal, you're going to get a lot of renewal from this vulnerability. And a lot of times this is just being vulnerable enough with yourself to say, yeah, maybe I do need a recalibration. And we have regeneration. So you are kind of becoming anew, you're kind of growing anew. And in the past where you felt, like I said, diminished, where you may have felt like cut off from resources or cut off from your dream, that these things are regenerating for you. Have the wild horse, so freedom. This dream come true brings about a lot of freedom. But what brings even more freedom than this dream come true, which is amazing, is this freedom of mind. And sensitivity. So you are feeling sensitive at the beginning of March before this surprise hits. This worry is kind of... it's on you a little bit. So you are feeling sensitive at this time. I feel like when this surprise comes in, you're feeling sensitive in this whole different way. This is this like brimming with bliss, brimming with this blissful compassion and love. This is the type of sensitivity that you are stepping into. So again, from lightness to dark. Spirit. So the spirit, your spirit team, your ancestors, the divine, whatever your path is, whatever you're working with, they are here with you and assisting you. And partnership. So you have this partnership with the spirit. And for a lot of you, I feel like you know that already. And for those that don't know that, I would suggest really looking into that. And little synchronicities and things in your dreams, and keep a journal of these things, and you'll notice how the spirit is really there and helping you out in a consistent way, actually. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Libra's soul path for March of 2023. Hand. So you are receiving this helping hand from the Spirit. And the Spirit is really wanting you to know in a multiple different kinds of ways that you're not alone, where you might feel a little alone. Thank you. All right, so we have hand. So like I said, you do have this hand coming in from your spirit team, the divine. Like I said, you're not alone in this. And when you are, it's late at night and you're in your prayers, you're talking to your ancestors, they are with you and they're listening here and coming in to give you this hand. And this says, the one mind is rootless and foundationless mind. So this is kind of a Buddhist sentiment about the mind. In Hindu Vedantic, they would say the one self is rootless and foundationless. They're saying the exact same thing. The verbiage is different. But like I said, there's a certain level of enlightenment that you are stepping into, and realizing that what you are is not confined to the mind. It's not confined to the brain or the body. It's actually rootless, foundationless. It's free, expanding anywhere and everywhere and beyond. It's this realization that actually puts this juice in becoming the artist of your reality, because you can look back and see your reality as one thing, as a painting. And it says, don't worry, you can do no wrong. Now, this realization will definitely implant in you that you really can't do wrong. What is wrong? What is right? These concepts, this light and dark, this good and bad, left and right, from the outside looking in, you see that it's all kind of this one painting that's taking place. Also, with this worry about your manifestation, it's saying, don't worry, you can do no wrong. So you're worried you're going to mess this up. Now, the Spirit is also saying that you can set this worry down and that they are giving you this helping hand in this. And that this is meant for you, and to let go of the worry and do know that you can do no wrong in this. You're not going to mess this up. The only way you can mess this up is if you give to this low vibrational thought pattern. All right, please give us 2 cards for what's on Libra's soul path for March of 2023. Architect. So this is very similar as the artist. One more, please. And the seer. So, with the architect card, you are realizing that you are the architect of your reality, or at least you can step into this position. I don't feel like at the beginning of March you're really feeling that you are this architect. Now, whether we know it or not, we are this architect of our reality. We are this artist of our reality. But most people are going around blind to this fact, and so they are creating kind of a chaotic story to step into this undesirable painting. So you are realizing that you are creating your reality, co-creating, and that you and the divine are the architect of your reality. This isn't just a concept. You're kind of seeing this in this way with this enlightenment that's coming in. And like I said, you're seeing this. So we have the seer card. So you're definitely being able to peer beyond the veil. Now, this may be in your dreams, your visionary state. Like I said here, this is like this physical version of the magician, and this is the astral projection of the magician here. So this is part of this seeing, projecting yourself into your seeing. And here this person is coiled up with some snakes here. And so snakes represent secret, sacred, ancient knowledge here. And so with this magic, you have harnessed some level of power here. So, and only you know what that is and what I'm talking about here. It's a little different for everybody. All right. All right, please give us 3 cards. What would you like to leave us with for what is on Libra's soul path for March of 2023? 3 cards, please, for a final parting message for our Libras. All right. 3 of Wands. Knight of Wands. Page of Cups, and at the bottom we have the Queen of Cups. So with the 3 of Wands, you are getting some foresight into the future a little bit. It's like you can see and sense this dream trying to come into you. You can see your ships trying to come into port, but there is this lack mindset that is kind of this outward going tide, this under current, essentially pulling your ships back out to sea here, this dream, pulling it back away from you. So this negative thought pattern is really important to get on top of here. It does appear for a majority of you, you are expanding forward into this dream come true. And as you step into this dream come true, you're still looking into the future. You're not stopping here. You're continuing forward, and you are. I feel like by mid-March, you're really embracing this adventure of this dream come true. This is very inspirational for you moving forward. And this is also inspirational for those around you. They're kind of seeing this, and they're kind of having this wow moment at your glow up, for lack of a better word. And so you are embarking on this new path. Your intuition is really on a high. You're receiving these messages from your ancestors, your spirit team. I feel like all of the above. You're receiving a lot of messages, information, reassurance, encouragement, things like this. But you're really feeling the love that is coming in at this time. Something is doubting it, but you are feeling the love. And you're definitely curious as to where this is going to take you. But again, remember, you're the artist. You're the architect. Where do you want it to take you? We have the Queen of Cups at the bottom. So once you get over this little hump of this low vibrational thought loop, you're definitely feeling more emotionally balanced, feeling in the flow, in this renewal energy. And there's a lot of intuition on the table here. So your intuition is really at a high. We have the Seven of Wands, so you're feeling this poke and prod of the universe. Now, it feels like the poke and prod of the universe, but in actuality, and this might be hard to swallow, this poke and prod is actually coming from within. It's not coming from outside of you. But you are persevering through this, and you're really tackling this negative thought loop. This appears to be the main hurdle of March for you. We have the Queen of Wands here. So you are determined. You're not backing down from this. You're definitely like, I want what I want. Can I just have what I want? And the universe is trying to give you what you're asking for here. But again, it's the importance of balancing and integrating your light and your dark, and getting the reins of this, of your mind. Reclaiming your mind is really what this is talking about. Then you can have what you want. So we have 2 sevens here. So moving forward with a lot of confidence. Once you get this out of the way, I feel like you're golden here. So after you get out of the shadows here, you get this certainty. You move from darkness to light. Then you begin to kind of shine with this confidence. Like I said earlier, this type of thing can not only affect our life, but it affects even the way that we look, the way that we walk, the way that we talk. It affects everything, really. So, moving forward, you are taking this long-term view. You're really cultivating the right type of crops in your mind to create the harvest that you want to reap here moving forward. But you're definitely working it. And here we have the Magician card. So, and again, more magic on the table. But you definitely have all the resources necessary to make this click into place the way that you want it to. And whatever you may feel like you are lacking, do know that it is within arm's reach. You might have to poke around a little bit, but it's there for you. And moving forward, by the end of March, you are really embodying this magician card. It's like you are becoming this this wielder of magic here, and taking inspired action as that, and doing so with a lot of skill here. So I think we'll go ahead and leave this reading here. Libras, I want to send you a lot of love and encouragement for March. This looks fantastic. There's just this one little bump here. And I feel like a majority, if not all of you, definitely end March on the top of things. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. It really is so appreciated, and you are also most appreciated. And Libras, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace.